All right, so we got Conclave, Golden Globes, and Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts, that's a new one.
It's to you, sir.
Let's go Conclave.
Conclave. All right, so the first vote is in.
And over.
And what color smoke was it, Lenny?
It was black smoke. There is no Pope yet. They're back for day 2 tomorrow.
All right, there are some sports lines
Yeah.
on who's going to be the next Pope.
And there's a question on whether or not you should be able to bet on the Pope. But it's America, and you can bet on everything. Not as much as you can in England, where they'll bet on anything.
It's our choice.
Yes.
And they had a lottery in the Bible. I saw it. Just saw it. It happens.
Well, I got a new front
I know
runner.
I scare a lot of people because I am an agnostic.
There you go. Well, we both.
But like what I know, the stuff that's stuck in my melon from my childhood is still there. All right.
I got a new front runner
You have a new front runner.
for Pope.
Oh, who's this?
First of all, he should win immediately because of his name, but he's the cardinal out of Jerusalem who's responsible for the Catholics in Palestine, Israel, Lebanon, Syria, and he is Cardinal Pizza Balla.
Pizza?
Balla.
The guy's name
One
is
word.
Pizza?
Pizza
Yep,
Balla.
look up.
Yep.
Pizza
Yep.
Balla.
The knock against him is he's only 60 years old, but he's heavily into pacifism. He offered himself up to exchange himself for the hostages in Gaza. And then, the Palestinians freaked out and said, well, what about our hostages? He said, I'll stand in for them as well. Let everybody go, hold me. Of course, they didn't take him up on it, unfortunately. So those people are still being held in Gaza and in Israeli prisons. But I like this guy because he's about peace, and that's his whole mandate. And he's been in Jerusalem since he was a child, so he's been there for ages, and he's 60 years old.
He sounds like he's about pizza.
Yeah, well, he's a pizza bella.
A pizza bella. All right, and so the way the conclave is made up is there's 133 cardinals. One of the rules is the cardinals cannot be over the age of 80. All right. You have to get 2/3 of a vote to become Pope, and you get to see the white smoke. All right. It normally takes between 2 and 5 days for them to come to a decision on who's Pope. They eliminate people until they get down to where, they can get the 2/3. Sometimes it's still with 4. Sometimes it goes all the way down to 2. All right. But
a lot of politicking goes on in that conclave and over the meals.
And I'll tell you this: I think the front runner is the Italian guy who's been basically the deputy pope,
Pietro Parolin.
Parolin has been. Is that who you pulled up right there?
That's him.
All right, Parolin is. Pope Francis hasn't been doing well.
No.
So Parolin has been acting in a lot of ways as the Pope, kind of behind the scenes and doing the stuff in the
Francis's model.
And Francis is he's probably a little more moderate than Francis is, but nowhere near where Benedict was.
Okay.
So he's kind of a good balance between the left and the right. He's considered a moderate, and the Italians haven't had an Italian pope in almost 40 plus years. I think the last pope they had was Pope John the First, and he only lasted like 30 days.
Well, Pizzabella was born in Italy, so I'm still pulling from my boy.
He's still got Italian.
He's Italian lineage.
Yeah, I think it is going to be an Italian. They're kind of like, we toyed around with the whole Polish and
the Filipino candidate has got some serious running.
Oh wow!
There's an archbishop, a cardinal out of the Philippines, who's got some play.
Yep, Luis and Antonio Gokim Tagle.
Which is very easy for you to say.
I thought he just spit up on himself.
I thought so as well, man.
Okay, got a little on there.
Got a little joke.
All right.